How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today we have another rumor that's popped up on 4chan. This one is in regards to the Crown Tundra and of course when it might be dropping. So I thought we'd just jump into it, read what it has to say and all that sort of stuff. Also, please make sure to drop a like down below. Join our Discord server if you want to. Should be a link down below for that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Now let's get right into it, shall we? So this rumor was posted on the 19th of, I guess the 19th? Yeah, just the 19th in general. It's like the 19th of something. But no, it's just on the 19th of August is when this was posted. So, Crown Tundra trailer in September, according to this, which would make sense. We have seen nothing about Crown Tundra now since, I guess, June. So it would make sense for September to be the time for them to show us something brand new. So, makes sense. It seems like a good amount of good timing, so to say, right? Now, next up. The Crown Tundra is larger than the Isle of Armor, information we already know. You receive a Tundra Pass to the Crown Tundra after updating the game. Okay, so not a Crown Pass, which would make a lot more sense to me, because they don't call it like an Isle Pass for the Isle of Armor, it's an Armor Pass, right? So wouldn't it be the Crown Pass instead of the Tundra Pass? Just seems a bit weird, but oh well. Peony is Rose's brother. This is something we already speculated, and all of us already kind of know. Or at least we're assuming to know. Peony's daughter's name is Margaret. Okay, Margaret is your rival. Her ace is Galarian Slowking. So again, nothing brand new here. This is the thing with these rumors. There's not a lot of new stuff in these ones. Now, Margaret is your rival. Her ace is Slowking, right? So Slowking is a ghost psychic type, which I could see that being possible, but definitely with like what we've seen like generally from that Pokemon. The item that's needed to evolve Galarian Slowpoke is called the Galarica Shawl. Okay, that's weird. A person gives you a Hoenn starter. You can pick only one. Well, I'd love to know who that person is. And I mean, we already know again this from data mines. They already kind of told us a lot of this stuff. Now, the digging duo digging, they dig fossils, bottle caps, and wishing pieces, and more items. Okay, you're going to the legendary tree. The Galarian birds will be there fighting each other, and the birds fly away. They need to find the birds and battle them. All right, a new item called the bronze bottle cap is going to show up. So I'm not sure what that's going to kind of purpose that's going to have. This item does reduce IVs to 0. Okay, that's something. You're going to the Reggie ruins after that, I guess. You catch the 3 Reggies. After catching the 3 Reggies, you're going to be able to get to another, I guess, set of Reggie ruins. And this Reggie Ruins will have 2 rooms. You will encounter Regieleki and Regidrago. So that's fair enough. I think we've already seen this building. Like, if you actually look at the, trailers, there's this kind of like a ruin for the Reggies that's kind of split in 2, right? It's kind of split down the middle. So I wouldn't be too surprising to assume that, hey, guess what? This is going to be where you find the Regieleki and Regidrago. But again, nothing brand new to see really there. Next up, after catching the 3 Reggies, you're going to encounter, you're going to another Reggie Ruins, alright? The Reggies have 2 rooms. You will encounter Regieleki and Regidrago. 2 new horses are game exclusive. Okay, so this is the ones that we've already talked about several times. We do know the names of them, quote unquote, at least the code names of these Pokemon, which literally translate to Black Horse and White Horse. Now, again, it could be that they have nothing to do with horses, or maybe that's just an idiom or something, I don't know. Like, it could be something totally different, but at least now we know there's something with that. Now, they continue on. The White Horse is a Psychic type, appearing in Sword, and the Black Horse is a Dark type, appearing in Shield. Now, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I'm not a fan of that is I don't like splitting off, like, Pokemon like that and having to force us to then just, to actually get the full Pokedex. Just, oh, guess what? You gotta buy both games. Buy both games and buy both DLC, or else you can't get them. That's a little bit frustrating. I mean, sure, you can trade, but even for that, you still need to have online, etc., etc. It's just a little frustrating, but I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I'd love to know your opinions on this, because this is something I'm really just kind of like not a big fan of when it comes to Pokemon. It's like just the split that I need to just force in there, because there's honestly no necessity for this. There's like literally no necessity for this, but they do it because this way they can make more money and kind of force you to just spend money to get the Pokemon you need no matter what, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to. If you want to trade, you gotta pay for the online, and if you want to get them without having to like use the trading online, then you gotta buy the other game and then trade it over to yourself, and even then it's complicated. Like, it's just unnecessary steps is what I'm trying to say, which would be really just cool if we could just skip that aspect of it. Now, these horses are for the Calyrex fusion. Okay. You encounter Calyrex. After beating the champion, you encounter legendaries and ultra beasts. So I guess what he's trying to say here is that for the game to allow you to see certain aspects of it, you'd need to, like, for the DLC to actually like properly work in certain aspects, you need to actually have completed the game, right? Completed the game, have a full save file where you've become the champion at that point, right? And only then will you be able to access certain parts. I've already speculated about this, and I already talked about this in a previous video if you haven't seen it. I specifically talked about the idea that I think with this game, there may be a chance that we might have a situation where they're going to specifically aim to split these things up, right? And split it up and just kind of, you know, how do I put this? Like, just tell us that, hey, you know, the Isle of Armor you can play at any time, but the Crown Tundra, you need to complete the game and be the champion to actually access, right? It would make sense, in my honest opinion. But you can think so. No more Galar forms, which is fair enough. We haven't seen any in the actual, you know, like data mines and stuff. Only 2 new G-Max Pokemon, fair enough. I would love to know which ones those are. I guess one of them might be just an old one, like Meltan getting like a proper one, officially released and stuff like that. The G-Max Pokemon are Nidoking and Nidoqueen. That would actually be really cool. Nidoking and Nidoqueen G-Max move is G-Max Toxithorn. I guess he's wanted to say just G-Max once, but he wrote it twice. This sets Toxic Spikes. Okay, and Peony and Margaret can rematch once per day after completing the Crown Tundra. Again, kind of repeating information we heard before. And then the release date is the 19th of October. And the 19th of October, if I look it up here, is specifically on a Monday. So I don't know about that. Monday, I'm not really sure if that's like a day they usually do things, but that's just about it though. So that was the rumor itself. Now, I'll be honest with you, this rumor, it doesn't bring a lot to the table. I'm gonna be honest about it. Like, it doesn't really bring a lot to the table. One of the interesting things is about the idea of like a Nidoking and Nidoqueen G-Max like form. You know, that would actually be really cool, as we know that, you know, Nidoking and Nidoqueen are going to be in the, you know, Crown Tundra. We know that. They're confirmed to be coming back. Literally one of the first Pokemon that were confirmed to be coming back. So we know that those are returning. We know that Nidoking is going to be in the game, but we don't know if there's going to be any forms for it, like any extra forms, like any stuff like that. But a G-Max form would make a lot of sense. Like, it's a popular Pokemon. I'm still surprised it never got like a you know, a Mega back in the day. And it would make sense a lot of, like, really right now would make a lot of sense to just casually put one of them in there, being like, hey, guess what? Nidoking's here, and we're just going to give you casually just, you know, a G-Max form for Nidoking and Nidoqueen, of course, because it makes sense to have both for them, right? So, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts and opinions? But everything else, though, just kind of repetitive information we've seen before, but I still want to read this and make a video on it for you guys, so I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, then of course feel free to drop a like down below on it. So that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not subscribed already, please do subscribe for future Pokemon related content, whether it be rumors or Easter egg videos or top 10s or etc. Please then make sure to, you know, just hit that subscribe button down there. Just subscribe so you can be up to date with all the latest things happening here. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.